All right, so Miami and Kansas City post game. Hopefully, some of you guys join myself and Jeff McAlino for a little boozy brunch and watch this game together today on the live stream. But here's the thing, man. Coming into it, all I said is I wanted to compete. I wanted Miami to go out against a team that everybody else is talking about as a contender, and all the nonsense about Miami can't play against teams that can play, and we're only getting wins against the other teams that we should be beating. I mean, that's the name of the NFL anyway, right? Win the games you should win. But this team could have rolled over and died. That fumble recovery that went back at the end of the first half when the Dolphins offense finally looked like it was starting to move and took us down 21 nothing, that could have buried us. That could have been it. But the adjustments that this team made, the way that they came back in the second half, I'm not disappointed. Would I like to win? Yeah, but I mean, this is a long season, man. This isn't college football. One loss doesn't define you. And when I look at the going into the bye week, sitting at 6-3, and those three losses are the Buffalo Bills, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Kansas City Chiefs. I dare you to ask anybody who their pick for the Super Bowl is right now, and those three teams are going to be in that conversation every time. And we've gotten better each time that we played against them. Today was the healthiest this defense has ever been, and I think they did a damn good job against Kansas City. Holding Travis Kelce to 3 catches for 14 yards. Mahomes looked uncomfortable. Bradley Chubb started again making plays. Jalen Ramsey's a game changer, the way that he was able to lock up and keep everything moving toward X. And X is back healthy. Javon Holland back in the game. So there were a lot of positives. I don't like that we went away from the run game in the first half. McDaniel still has an ability to do that. When we started running the ball in the second half, you saw what Mostert can do and how that sets everything up. Still some concerns, but there's a lot of game film to watch to fix that. Tua, when you get him off schedule and having to make progressions, there's still a lot to be learned there. He missed Waddle on the one. I mean, the check down, yeah, we weren't converting on third down, and I'll take the 5-yard completion to get us there. But Waddle had his guy beat over the top. The one touchdown to Cedric Wilson was one of the first times that I actually saw Tua go through a progression. Too many times I feel like this is set up, and the route tree is set where Tua's supposed to go, and he gets it out so fast because he's not paying attention to where it's going to go. He just throws it regardless. The end of the game, shooting ourselves in the foot. I don't know what happened on that one that he tried to throw to Sed. It looked like he slipped out of his hands. I don't know. And then missing the snap on the fourth down. Look, is it disappointing? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, the offense gave up 14 points to Kansas City, held Travis Kelce, their biggest weapon, in check. The offense started going in the second half and getting some stuff back together. It's probably Tua's worst game of the year. And you still were in it with a chance to tie this game in the fourth quarter. So you can't be hateful about this. I think the bye comes at a great time because everybody's getting healthy. Achan's around the corner to come back, which I think our offense has shown that he was a big part of what that explosion was. Achan was bringing a lot to that, and we're looking forward to getting him back. Jeff Wilson looked good out of the backfield today, made some great plays. Cedric Wilson made some plays over the last couple of weeks. Waddle and Hill, they're going to be Waddle and Hill. I mean, these guys can still. This offense will figure it out. McDaniel's smart enough. They'll watch the game film. They'll see how we've been shut down. Kansas City had a great game plan today, and they contained it. But that's what's beautiful about going into the bye right now. Worst case scenario, we come out of this bye, we're down a half game in the division. Next 4 games, the Raiders, the Jets, the Commanders, and Titans, all very winnable games. And like I said, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint, so I feel really good about where this Dolphins team is right now, what they're running into, and what the rest of the season should be. So nobody likes a loss, but I wanted to be competitive, and I think we did that against the defending Super Bowl champions. And there's something to hang your hat on for that. Fangio and the defense played really well today. I needed that to happen. I mean, especially after that first drive. We just got diced up in the first drive. But after that, it settled in and really forced Kansas City to find ways to move the ball. Still got to get off the field on third downs. Look, Bailey did a great job punting the ball today. A lot of great, the field position punts, keeping them inside the 10, inside the 20. So all in all, I think there's a solid Dolphins game. A couple of silly penalties here and there. A fluke sort of fumble with a lateral back that ends up being the difference maker. At the end of the day, Dolphin fans, enjoy your week off. This is a great team. I think there's a lot of excitement heading in the second half of the season. And I don't know about you, but I can't wait to be there for it. So make sure you stay into FL teams. Make sure you follow us along. And let's see what this Miami Dolphins team does for the rest of the season. Fins up.